Hello, everybody! Doctor Indominus, Run Victory here, and here I'm joined by
Zane Reborn. Here I am joined
I didn't
by.
pick up on Discord, but it definitely picked up on my microphones. Have fun with that. You have no idea what I just said.
No, I don't, and I'm actually quite scared. So, I heard something might have happened in the last few days. I don't know if you two really know about it, but apparently there's been something about trailer.
The new live-action How to Train Dragon trailers dropped.
Ah,
Wait.
yes, obviously.
We're on the wrong channel.
Ah, yes, but oh, deja vu.
Why are we on this
I could have
channel?
sworn that was a month ago. Hang
That's
on.
right.
Oh, God.
We're now back to the original channel.
Yeah, the show's been jumping around from channel to channel, and suddenly it's back on this guy's channel. Why is that?
Money.
Because
This is the part where you say why we're here.
I know. Oh, for God's sake, who let the dog upstairs?
Let me see the doggy. Let me see the doggy.
Well, here we are to talk about the trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth.
We were building up momentum,
Oh.
and then the dog showed up and ruined everything. So, where do we begin with this?
I guess we begin with our thoughts on the movie before we watch the trailer, if we remember it. Zane, do you want to go first?
Okay, let me think. What did I think? I remember reading the synopsis and being like, oh, well, this guy's basically just taken everything Colin Trevorrow tried to do and said, undo it. Throw it all back. Throw everything back to the island. He's like, Colin Trevorrow's like, I want to expand the world. He's like, no, go back to the island. And I'm like, I'm reading this, I'm like, I just see all the things they're kind of doing, all the rumors going about. Like first of all, when they mentioned Scarlett Johansson, I'm like, okay, there's their big star name. Is this gonna be like another Owen Grady thing? Maybe. Who knows? And then after that, they started talking about like Dark Secrets. I'm like, I don't know what that is. It's probably just something like, oh, I don't know. Oh, hey, it was like someone in their party's gonna be like, I was the bad guy all along, and something like that. I wasn't really too focused on the story. I'm more focused on, because like, I'll be honest, these days, I don't watch Jurassic for the plot. I watch for the dinosaurs. It doesn't matter if they're making masterful stories, something like Across the Spider-Verse, or something subpar like Kung Fu Panda 4. I'm gonna watch it either way, as long as they have dinosaurs on the screen. But then, like, I hear more rumors, like, oh, there's gonna be Spinosaurus, and I'm like, are you sure about that? You said that for the past 5 movies or something. You've said that so many times. Every single new piece of media, everyone says, Spino's back! And I'm like, I don't believe you. And those are basically all my thoughts before coming to the trailer. Or even the teaser shots. Which was mostly
You
just...
aimed the trailer?
What? What?
I think it's best. I think it's
I have
best.
no idea what you said. What? Alright, who's next?
Opinion.
Oh, have opinion. Be entertaining.
You're joking. Not another one?
Indominus?
You see, for Christmas, I actually got this, like, decent water bottle, which is Jurassic Park themed. But if you look at my back, it says
I thought 05 million years in the making.
85 million years in the making.
Sorry.
My thoughts before the trailer. I was very hesitant, because much like Zane here, every single time I would see an update of the production, I would be like, oh, this sounds like it's undoing everything that I liked. Theoretically, going into this, I should have loved this, because it's directed by Gareth Edwards. He was my dream director for this movie. And you know what? He is one of the few filmmakers where I've actually seen everything in his filmography.
Whoa.
I know. It's only 4 movies.
Oh. Wow.
And it's also written by David Koepp, the writer of the original Jurassic Park and The Lost World.
Whoa.
So theoretically, I should love this. I should be fully into this. But on to the lead up towards it, I didn't feel a thing. Like, as I said in my video, like out of 10, I was like at a 3 out of excitement.
Mm.
I felt very little for the movie before the trailer.
Very similar. We have very similar mindsets for once.
Mm-hmm. I
think we
kind of
broke
froze. I couldn't comprehend how we actually agreed on something. Onto the trailer. Just straight up, what did you think about it?
So let's see. First thing in the morning, I woke up. I looked up. I'm like, yep, there's the trailer. I clicked on it, and I watched it, and I'm like, oh, whoa, oh, this is cool. Oh yeah, that's cool. This looks cool. Yeah. It's like, I gotta be honest, it's about the same level as hype I had for Dominion.
Really?
Although, let's see. Let me think back. Measuring up my hypes from the past World movies. When Jurassic World was in production, that was the peak of my height. My hype.
Yeah.
Sorry, not
Your
height.
height? You grew?
He's now since shrunk.
So yeah, that's like the peak. Fallen Kingdom was like a little ways off from that, but still pretty hype. I think by the time Dominion was coming up, I was like, I'm a grown man now. So when it's like, I'm excited, but I'm not like, oh, I'm dying to see this. I'm counting down the days for when this comes out. I'm like, yeah, that was cool. I want to see that. And that's kind of how I feel about this movie as well. I'm just like, yeah, I want to go see that now. Like before, it's like, I was like, oh, I'm not feeling the script. But now I'm seeing the trailer, I'm like, oh, I want to see this. I mean, regardless, I was going to go see it in cinemas.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, now I'm actually like, I'm excited.
Orca?
Oh, my turn. Sorry. I have a question. What should I call this petalil?
Are you playing Pokemon while we're recording this?
Oh yeah, dinosaurs. I got like that teacher look there for a second. Ooh, ooh. What was the question?
What did you think of the trailer?
Thank you. Sorry, my ADHD's gone off the wall. Trailer made me more optimistic about the movie, but it gave away the whole movie.
Okay, there we go.
Smell
Got an
my
answer.
laptop.
Ow! I just elbowed my guitar. Ah! Everything's a mess.
Just for the record, Orca's seen the trailer twice.
Mm-hmm.
The first time they watched it, it wasn't through the actual trailer. It was a Beaver reaction video.
Hey, don't diss my boy Beaver. He's the GOAT.
Beaver's the reason I'm here today.
The first time they watched the trailer was with us, right before press and record.
So Indominus, what did you think of the trailer?
Hang on, I'm finish my thoughts. Sorry. What was the question?
What did you think of the trailer?
Trailer nice. Trailer very nice. It made me a little bit more optimistic about the movie, I think. It got me like hyped about a couple of things. A couple of it was cool. A couple of things I was like, ew, that's disgusting. AKA Big Knuckle Man, ew, disgusting.
We need to rename it the K-Rex to name it Knuckles. Knucklesaurus.
Hey, so, unlike you two, I have my entire reaction process cataloged on YouTube. But my internal thoughts were... I was very mixed on the trailer. Like, throughout the trailer, I was like... Ugh.
Ugh.
Like it kept on going up and down and up and down and up and down like a sound wave.
Sound wave? Did you say sound wave? I was gonna go get him, and then I realized he's buried under all the other Decepticons, so I can't.
You fool.
You have failed us.
There was some stuff in that trailer that I really liked, and there was some stuff in that trailer that I hated. But for some reason, I can't say why, but that trailer never really clicked with me. Like, even the trailer for Dominion, I thought that was like a really good, like, hype trailer. But this trailer didn't really get me hyped. The only real thing it did was just show me stuff. It did increase my excitement, but it wasn't because of the actual quality and editing of the trailer. It was because of, hey, I'm a fan of this franchise. I like this stuff. I'm naturally going to get more excited.
Ooh, money.
Money, Mr. Squidward! Money!
Loads of money!
Actually, can I have a moment of like real talk in a way? I don't think I had sort of an opinion with the whole announcement of this movie. I was just more taken back by like, I thought they were going to give it a little bit longer before they try and reboot the whole thing. So I was just like, oh, they're doing it immediately afterwards. Okay. Everyone else was telling me about, oh, cool director and cool cast. I was like, okay, sure. I don't know who that is. I'm excited for it if you are. And then proceed to forget about everything else. And then the trailer reminded me of, oh hey, movie exists now. I watched. And although it was kind of going back to the island, but in a weird way, it made me more optimistic about the movie. I feel more better about this movie than I do about Dominion.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I think he has a point. Cause like in Dominion, it was very like a lot of things like it's very scattered. It's more like a compilation of dinosaur attacks rather than, you know, because like there's a bit of story, dinosaur, bit of story, dinosaur, bit of story, dinosaur, that sort of thing. This one seems a little more focused because like now it's like the story is you're chasing after the dinosaurs. So when it's like story and then dinosaur, it makes sense because you're after that dinosaur, not just suddenly Pyroraptor, suddenly Quetzal, suddenly Dimetrodon, if that makes sense.
I have a mixture of like critique and like kind of good. Like I will critique it in the fact that I think it's revealed a bit too much of the plot. Like I feel like I know exactly what the movie's gonna be now.
I mean that. To be fair, that's just it's been like that since Fallen Kingdom.
True, but at the same time, the plot that I think the film is going to go in, I think that will just be a fun ride. Like, it's a bit of a weird thing that's happened. Like, although I'm like on the camp of, oh, I want the world to be explored and go away from the islands, just please don't bring us back. I don't know. My opinions may change when I've watched the actual movie, but like, I don't actually mind going back for this one instance for some reason. But, I don't know. It's giving me the vibe of like Skull Island, like Kong Skull Island.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like I guess like it's just a load of new people going to the island, rather than kind of the same people going back there all the time. Sorry, is it Isla Sorna they're going to?
No.
Or is it? Isn't it not Isla Nublar?
Brand new island, never before established.
Oh, does that break law? Does that break canon?
Yes.
I think this whole movie is just kind of breaking the lore. Like first of all, it completely cancels the Jurassic World lore, and then it's just kind of rewriting the Jurassic Park lore in terms of like Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, where Site B was the start. That's where they did the testing. I think Indominus can explain this better because he's more knowledgeable on the lore, probably a bit more knowledgeable on the islands than I am.
Because when it comes to the original trilogy, the thought process, I believe, is like, oh, everything started on Sorna. All the tests were done there, all the cloning was done there. That was ground zero. Everything was raised there and sent over to Isla Nublar, except for a few dinosaurs they hatched there, like the raptors. But what this movie seems to be doing is that this is essentially Site A. This is ground zero. This is where everything started. This is a failed experiment. This is draft 1. This is InGen's dumpster of everything that they didn't want. So they did over experiments here, and they gained the knowledge of how to make dinosaurs. Then they moved over to Isla Sorna, made all the dinosaurs there in mass, and then exported them over to Isla Nublar.
So yay breaking canon?
if it gives us, it does break canon, but if it gives us a cool story, I'm willing to go with it.
And at the same time, maybe it doesn't break the canon. There's been a few speculations here and there based on the technology in the lab that it's too new, because this is meant to be like the first park, which means it even predates Jurassic Park and Site B. So then the tech in this lab is just too advanced. It's too futuristic to be like, how is this the first stuff? John Hammond had robots. You know, it's looking like Manticore is looking more and more realistic. I'm just saying.
I will say, when it comes to the actual stuff, it looks like it's probably been shut down. At that point, this is just science fiction. It's just a nice looking aesthetics and technology. But I did notice when I was watching the trailer, because we're recording this before my video releases, that there is some actually like stuff in there that looks brand new. Like, the one that comes to mind is the Tiger Raptor that's in the...
Yeah, the two-headed Tiger Raptor in the tube.
In the tube, yes. It looks... that tube, the metal on it, looks brand new. It's all nice, circular, pristine, all glittery and shiny. No scratches, no dirt, no nothing.
No moss.
Meanwhile, everything else in there is all squared, dirty, and rusty, and scratched. But that container looks completely brand new. And you know what? The metal on that looks exactly the same to the pen that houses the mutation. Because the door that holds the mutant back looks brand new. It's all shiny, there's no scratches, there's no dirt. So, I'm willing to bet that the big plot twist of this movie isn't the mutant's very existence. It's that somebody is still working on the island.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I fully interpret that as there's obviously been a company that's been working there, or has either gone back. It's like, it's obviously still... It's something new that someone's placed down there.
I'm gonna have to keep a list of all these dinosaur cloning companies. Let's see. You had InGen, you have Biosyn, you got Manticore. Did I miss anyone?
It would be so cool if they incorporate Manticore into it, though.
They can't really do that because canonically Manticore has been shut down. Like, it lasted 6 months. That's it. That was his reign. The Manticore died and had a 6-month lifespan.
The average company.
If it's anybody, I think it's InGen. Because the brand new door that contains the mutant, it has the InGen logo on it.
Yeah.
So if that door is brand new, and it has InGen branding, it belongs to InGen.
Question, because I'm not a dino nerd. Well, I'm not a Jurassic nerd, I should say. InGen is...
Hammond. And it was bought by Maserani when Hammond died.
Yes.
And we haven't really heard from InGen since Jurassic World.
It could be like they've been, ever since Jurassic World closed down, they went back to this place and started doing the experiments. And that's when they cooked up the thing.
It is kind of interesting what InGen is going to be doing since the park shut down.
I mean, it's either they make a grand return, or this whole time they've just been sitting in a corner twiddling their thumbs.
Because I thought they just went out of business because of being sued due to the events of Jurassic World. But no, due to them never saying that in the movies, they left the door open. They could be up. They could be up to something since they're under new management, possibly.
They're making a new Jurassic Park.
Speculations about the plot.
Really, just like I think everyone's pretty much hit the nail. It's like let's see, Black Widow shows up, talks to the geek in the museum, says, "Hey, want to go collect some dinosaur samples from giants?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, I can do that." And then they go off to the island. They meet up with these marauders, and I mean, no, that's not the right word. These mercenaries. Yeah, that's right. They explore the island. There's some Spinos. There's some sauropods. There's a Quetzal. And then at night, Megapithecus shows up. And then they spend the rest of the movie trying to kill this thing. And then probably, I'm going to say it right now, T-Rex, Spino, they team up and kill it. You know they would. You know that this is exactly what to expect from a Jurassic movie at this point.
The Incredible Hulk turns up.
Black Widow reveals she is Black Widow, and the Avengers assemble. That's how they defeat the T-Rex.
Yeah, the new creature is actually just Banner.
He just shrinks back and he's like, there, we didn't have to kill it. We saved the day. That's something new for Jurassic. You don't have to kill the big bad dinosaur. We learned from our mistake from the Giga. The Giga was innocent. We didn't have to kill him. We're gonna learn from our mistakes.
The sun's getting real low, buddy.
Okay, I think there's one plot element that we're all forgetting about.
Fill us in.
The fact that there's kids in the trailer. There's kids on the island. Yeah.
Plural?
Yeah. The T-Rex is
many?
chasing one of them. I'm thinking like maybe 2 or 3.
3?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is it always Why is there kids in everything? In like every.
Because we gotta stick with the formula. We gotta stick with familiarity. That's how Jurassic succeeds all this time.
Can we have a film without a fucking child? Thank you.
What I think is going to happen is that the cold open for the movie is going to be the kids getting stranded on the island. Maybe they get attacked by the Spinos or the Quetzal or the Mosa, and they wash up on the island. And the guy who recruits them doesn't actually work for the company, and he's doing it to save his daughters. Well, not daughters, but children.
That's boring.
I know. Just because I'm suggesting it, that doesn't mean I want it.
Yeah. Well, unless they're like something to do with InGen.
Maybe.
Hang on. It's the kid. The kid's gonna release the thing. The kid's gonna press the button.
Not again.
But
Becking at the door
like
like
me.
a puppy.
the T-Rex just walks. It's like it walks out. It turns out it's not evil. It's just the kid's pet.
Oh,
It's on a little
I actually,
leash.
it's a bird that I actually kind of like that.
Oh, look at my puppy! Look at my puppy! He's so cute.
This is Dennis. This is Dennis Rex.
I actually really like the concept of this monstrosity like being a misunderstood animal. It looks like a monstrous beast which I despise, but I wouldn't mind it if they like subvert our expectations and make it like a tragic creature.
That would be a nice change for once.
Yeah, like how the Indoraptor was originally supposed to be.
So, what's our next subject? We've talked about the story. We've talked about the kids. We've talked about the twist. Anything else we're missing before we get to the good stuff?
Okay, I think we should move on to the next big thing. The humans.
Right.
Humans.
Well, let's see. I mean, okay, so obviously cartoon major here, so no, I don't recognize live action faces. So I only recognize Black Widow. That's it. I don't know the others.
Humans.
Coming into this movie, the only actor I wasn't sold on completely was Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, okay. So like, yeah, I can see because it's like when Chris Pratt, he's just there because hey, popular actor, throw him in our movie, people will watch him. Scarlett Johansson, it felt like the same thing, but then there were things like apparently there was an interview saying Scarlett Johansson was excited to be part of this or something. Is that correct?
Yeah, like apparently she's been a fan ever since she was younger. Like apparently she had like a Lost World lunchbox when she was in school.
That's adorable. I like that. Okay, that's the only thing that made me think. Okay, I'm hesitant because it just seems like big name actor, but at the same time, with an interview like that, maybe it's more to it than just that. But at the same time, I'm like, it's like the AI trailers knew exactly what to do. They threw her face in all the thumbnails. They know exactly what people click for. It's like, you see dinosaurs, you see woman, click.
I was gonna say, like, but she doesn't have the limitation of big action man has to be stoic, so he's just stone-faced all the time.
That's true, I guess.
I don't know about you two, but I've actually seen Scarlett Johansson in things besides the MCU. Have you two seen anything she's been in besides Marvel?
Nope.
I don't think so, but I do know that she's a good actor.
I wasn't sold on her originally, but then I remembered, oh, she's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
She's actually good at her job.
So like, but like we're all just expecting her to pull out the Black Widow costume and start punching dinosaurs in the faces, right?
Oh yeah, obviously.
100%.
Just roundhouse kicking a T-Rex in the face.
She dyes her hair halfway through the movie.
The D-Rex, he's just whimpering in the corner as Scarlet just like punching its knuckles.
Fury-
Oh, poor thing.
Nick Fury comes out the shadows.
Oh no. Oh, what's his name? What's his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Who Samuel Jackson plays in the first movie? I've forgotten his name.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
No, in the first Jurassic movie.
Oh.
How have I forgotten his name?
Oh gosh, he's escaped mine too.
How?
Oh, yeah, that doctor guy. You did say the magic word. Blaze!
Please! I know! God, what's his name?
I'm gonna
Didn't
look
he
it up.
die?
Yeah. We see his arm be torn off.
Well, that's not inherently fatal. I said inherently.
Ray Arnold?
Yes, of course. It's just the return of Ray Arnold. He just cloned himself.
It wouldn't surprise me.
What you don't realize is that arm was a diversion. I was here on this island trying to kill this thing this whole time.
Where's my super suit?
But as I tried to kill it, turns out this thing's a big old puppy dog. So now I became a small protector. It's like the Lego Jurassic World. The Jurassic World. All the dead people are just hiding in the bucket.
I'll just like run past as the helicopter takes off. So on to the second character, Dr. Lumen, who's played by Jonathan Bailey, who's the paleontologist guy. I'll fully admit, I haven't seen him in anything. He was in Wicked and Bridgerton. I haven't seen either of them.
Wait. Wicked. Which character did he play?
The handsome guy.
Oh. Oh no. I watched it. I actually saw it. So I can actually say the performance of that guy, it works.
Okay.
He's a good. Everyone in that movie was a good actor. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But it's just gonna be so weird going from high school jock to nerd paleontologist.
How did he play a high school jock?
No comment. No answer. No. I have comment, but no answer.
That's the nerdiest high school jock I've ever seen.
Look, I rizzed up both witches.
Shut up.
Sorry for being a boomer, okay?
Apparently, there is a connection between Dr. Loomis and Alan Grant. I don't know whose quote this is from. It's either from David Koepp or Jonathan Bailey. But he says, I've always wanted to make Dr. Alan Grant proud, and you'll have to wait and see what sort of connection there is between them. He is somehow connected to Alan Grant.
I imagine
like-
he was like a pupil or something.
Maybe. If that's what I was thinking, but I did see people throw around the thought of him being the kid that Alan traumatized.
Yeah, but that's they did the same thing with Owen Grady.
I know, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer that idea as being associated with Owen because he trains raptors, and also, I think the age matches a bit more.
Just wait. The next trilogy after this one, they're gonna say there's gonna be a new paleontologist or new character connected to Alan Grant, and they're gonna say, "Oh, it's the kid again." It's just gonna be a cycle. It's one of those things that just keeps resurfacing, like the Spinosaurus returning.
I'm fighting rubbish at the moment.
I was talking about this movie.
Any other
So-
actors, or is that all the important ones?
There's one more major actor who is the main mercenary that we see, called Mahershala Ali.
Is he the guy who's where I see that image of him screaming with a flare in his hand everywhere?
Yeah.
That image. Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. Who do we recognize him as, or have we never seen him before?
I know you two have seen him in something. He's the Prowler in the Spider-Verse movies.
How does the theme go?
I will say, Mahershala Ali is an Oscar-winning actor. He's won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor twice. And the thing that we mostly know him for is as the Prowler from the Spider-Verse movies.
So what I'm getting, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be one crazy movie. We get this D-Rex just pop out. He's whimpering, he's cowering, and then the Black Widow is like, I don't think this thing's evil. And Prowler says, just kill it, and just charges towards it. Starts ripping holes in it.
Hey.
He's like, no, Uncle Aaron, no. I can save it. Walks up to it. The thing is still whimpering. He puts his hand on his shoulder and says, hey. And it instantly calms down. It just relaxes. It sits down, and it follows him everywhere. And they save the day with this thing by their side. The Jurassic Avengers have been assembled.
I completely forgot. He was the guy who said, hey, we have a fucking Hey-Man in the movie.
Oh, that's right. He's the original Hayer.
He is!
So it doesn't even have to be Miles. It can just be him. He charges up all creepy. It looks like he's going to attack it. Scarlett's like, no, don't do it. And he just puts his hand on the shoulder and goes, I'm done. I'm done. I've solved the movie, guys. This is the real movie here.
Great job. Fantastic.
Great analysis, team. Back here next Sunday.
Okay, so now, we should move on to stuff you two actually want to talk about.
The grass.
The grass.
Obviously,
The grass.
Yes, this grass is green and long. Yes, very grassy.
I
wonder
what that is.
I wonder what it tastes like.
really getting that money out of it.
I've
You
never
really-
touched grass in my life.
Okay, we need a team of farmers. We just harvest that grass and put it in a blender. We get some grass smoothie. Yes, delicious.
Can we make
Did you know
bread?
they actually planted that field?
Oh yeah. Ooh. Like
Yeah.
they planted a field, grew it up, and then had people run through it.
It's made
Did
for
they-
a movie.
Okay. Now, one thing though, did they name each individual blade of grass?
Maybe.
Yes.
I don't know. I wasn't on set.
That one was
Oh.
Jerry. That one's
Is
also
that-
called Jerry.
That one's. You're doing it better than I could. Oh, and that one's also
Mrs.
Jerry.
Phil, Dave.
Oh,
That
and this
one's
one's also
Jerry.
Jerry.
That's Jerry. Oh, you haven't met Jerry.
It's the
Oh, well-
Jerry Field.
This one is called Philip. He's
Well-
just Philip.
We'll name this side Jerry, and we'll name that side Jerry. Okay, we're done.
It's like the eggs in Finding Nemo.
And then we just name one singular blade of grass Nemo.
Oh.
And then they look up, and there's the Titanosaurus
And
just
it
standing
eats
there
it all.
ominously, looking at all the grass. And then
Mm.
the Titanosaurus just strikes forward. The cat's like, save the grass. And the jock is like looking around, and he sees a single blade of grass, and he's like, I'll take care of you, Nemo.
Wait. So those sauropods in the beginning, they were Titanosaurs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What did you think they were?
I don't know, some sort of sauropod.
Yeah, Titanosaurs.
I don't know the specific species.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. I've been saying Titanosaurs, but this is Titanosaurus.
Yeah.
Oh, I just didn't know what the species was. It could have a weird Brachiosaurus for all I know.
Believe it or not, the first time I ever heard of Titanosaurus as an individual species and not just a group was a Dinosaur King card.
Really?
I have that card. I have the Titanosaurus card. So for some reason, when I heard toy listing was gonna make a Titanosaurus, my mind didn't think of the Ark version. I thought of the Dinosaur King version.
My mind always goes.
And then we get to see, I'm like, ooh, Titanosaurus. I'm excited to see what that looks like. And then it shows up in the trailer, and I'm like, that's just an alien. That's not a dinosaur. That's an alien.
Where are the balloons, man?
How aware were you two of the leaks before watching the trailer?
The day before. I watched Beaver's analysis because I'm like, you know what? I'm always spoiled with this stuff. I might as well spoil it myself. And I watched it. He revealed the Titanosaurus fins. I'm like, that's just concept art, right? No way they would. Oh. No. I don't like it. I see the vision. I get what they're going at. It's like, this is the reject island, so of course the dinosaurs here are gonna look weird. Something you don't want to display in a park. So I get it. I see the vision, but I still don't like it. At an old age, since I'm 25, I think I can say this properly. There's something fishy about it.
I'm very on the design because it has such a long whip-like tail, but yet it's like the tail isn't proportionate to the rest of the body. It's like it starts out small and it goes out and gets even shorter and longer, even though it should start off thick and get shorter the longer it goes, but it just doesn't. And like, out of all the dinosaurs to have whip tails, I don't think Titanosaurus should really be one of the ones to have it. That's an attribute that should go towards creatures like Diplodocus, maybe Apatosaurus.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because it's like everything about this just feels off. It doesn't feel like every other dinosaur before this, even stuff like the Giga, still feels like, hey, that's a dinosaur. I can look at that and say that is a dinosaur. This is a hodgepodge. It's like they took the front half of the Brachiosaurus, stuck it to the back half of the Diplodocus, and added some fish fins on it, and it doesn't look like a dinosaur. It looks like an alien from Avatar.
I feel like that was kind of the point, though.
Yeah, again, I see the vision, but I still don't like it.
I don't like it.
I understand why we put fins on it to make it stand out more amongst the other sauropods. But while I understand, and I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind the concept, but I don't like how it's done. It's just two randomly placed fins. And even then, I'm not gonna lie, I would have preferred if they brought back a Dreadnoughtus instead of bringing in yet another giant sauropod. Because this is a complaint I have with the overall franchise. It brings in so many dinosaurs and barely uses them. And instead of reusing them, they bring in brand new ones.
But marketing.
Money!
Look,
We gotta sell
look.
toys!
It's the shiny new thing.
But the thing is, I think I'm gonna, as we talk about each dinosaur, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm also gonna send you their toy. Have you seen the toys yet?
Yes, I have.
Titanosaurus has 2 toys.
Who? Yes, the Lego.
Now, the Lego, that looks good.
Yeah, it doesn't have the fins.
Exactly. That's just,
It's-
and the tail is proportionate as well.
Instead,
Sorta.
it has a massive lump on its face like a Mosasaurus.
That feels way more dinosaur-esque than fish fin.
I actually really like that.
Yeah, and then of course there's the other one, the new big $100 sauropod. This one, I'm just thinking if I think it's on par with the movie design or if it's a little more improved.
I do think it's a little more improved because the face is a lot better.
Then again, I can't really see the face. It's all back shots. This is all we see of the Titan.
That's why I'm pulling out a screenshot right now.
Ooh.
Because I noticed this while I was watching the trailer, and I tell you, it has one ugly mug.
Yes.
Here is the face.
Oh, here's a picture of Helpy.
Why does it look like a skull?
It's so shrink-wrapped.
Begone, foul demon!
I like the way the neck isn't shrink wrapped, but the face.
I
is.
hate
Throw the
it.
holy water at it. Throw the holy water!
It looks like something actually from Skull Island.
I hate it even more now. Like, look at the face of the toy. Look at that.
Help me!
The face of the toy is so much better. It looks like an actual sauropod.
Yeah. I mean, even the fins. I don't mind the fins that much on the toy.
Yeah.
But on the actual thing, because it's like, maybe because it's a toy. This kind of exaggerated stuff I expect on a toy. But then on the actual...
I hate it!
I don't want to live anymore!
The
Yeah.
original Brachiosaurus looked better than this.
What, did you just low-key diss the original Brachiosaurus?
I said it's better than this!
What does that mean, though? But you're saying...
It
but
was
this
a
thing is...
reconstruction made over 30 years ago, and it's better.
Okay. For a second, I thought, oh, well, it's like, because like saying something like that is better than this, it's more of an insult to that than it is to this.
Is it?
Because like this thing, this Titan right here is hideous.
Yes.
So like comparing it to an iconic design from Jurassic Park is like, you're trying to compliment Jurassic Park, or it just sounds like you're insulting it.
I will say, I do see people making arguments like, "Ooh, if you've seen the actual skull of this creature, it makes sense why it was done like this." I mean, like, yeah, if it was made in the 90s, but like, the idea of this is kind of like, "Ooh, these were the original specimens. These were the tests, and therefore they have less DNA of modern day animals, so they look more accurate, like the Spinos." But this is what we get. And even if that wasn't the case, that doesn't excuse it for looking bad.
I thought they went the opposite direction in the sense of how paleo art was obviously worse than it is now because we have less education.
I would say otherwise, because like the overall mass of the sauropod, like the legs, the neck, the actual body and guts of the creature, perfect with our modern day reconstructions. Like with Titanosaurus here, the problems is the face, the fins, and the tail.
Isn't like wouldn't the fins come from the Amargasaurus though?
But
Am I
this
going
isn't.
crazy?
But there's no relation to Amargasaurus, besides them both being sauropods.
Yeah, but isn't this supposed to be a little bit of a hodgepodge?
So I think this kind of ties.
Maybe.
I have something to say about the Titanosaurus, and it kind of ties back to the plot again, because this is supposedly an integral part of the cure, needing DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs. You're telling me this guy's DNA is the key to saving humanity?
You're telling me this guy is going to benefit humanity?
You try to save humanity or turn us into fish? giant fish titans. That thing right here. This is gonna save the world.
Just imagine you get the cure to heart disease and you say, "Oh, I want to see these magnificent creatures that saved my life," and then they show you a picture. Then they show you this.
Assaulted by this face. Oh my gosh. Oh. I can't believe I'm saying I actually dislike a sauropod design in the Jurassic franchise, because most of them I'm quite a fan of. I'm even the Apatosaurus, which is like not very popular. I'm a fan of all of them.
Yeah, like I used to despise the Parasaurus design, but like I've actually grown on it a fair bit, especially its look in Dominion. Like, oh, that scene in the snow, oh, gorgeous.
And then this.
Yes.
Okay, let's stop looking at this guy and move on to something else. Who's next on the species list? I think it's Quetzal, right?
Was that a Quetzal?
Yeah, it was a Quetz.
Now, I have a few things to say. When I first saw it in motion, I thought, ooh, I like the colors. I like the size of the beak. I like the... Wait, what is wrong with its beak? That's not a crest, that's just the beak. I don't like it.
Yeah. I said this in my reaction. If that isn't the crest, that is the beak.
Yeah, that ruined the design for me.
Like, I do think it's a pretty cool design, even though I'll be honest, I prefer the old one. But
Yeah,
I
the Dominion Quetz is superior.
I like the colors. It's like it's like a vulture, but instead of red on the face, it's blue. I really like it, but I'll be honest, it doesn't really scream Quetz to me. Like, due to me already having the design from Dominion in mind.
So, obviously, I think we're seeing another case of like from the original Jurassic Park trilogy, where there are multiple variants of the same species.
Yeah.
We got like the Velociraptor's the biggest example. They never look the same in each movie until you get to the World Trilogy where it's all just blue.
Yeah.
And that's why this is the same thing. Biosyn, they claimed paleo accuracy. So the Quetzal is more accurate. This one is like the blueprint, the prototype. So of course, it's gonna look a little different. It's the failed version.
But like, I wouldn't have minded if they named this like Hexagotrix, or the random flying reptile they added in Evolution 2.
But then that wouldn't be the biggest. It would either have to be Quetz or Hatsa, because those two are the biggest.
Yeah, I won't lie, I completely forgot about that.
So like, it's either, if this is the design we're getting, you either A, make this a new version of the Quetz, so people can say, I like the Dominion Quetz better, or you can throw the Hatzagopteryx name onto this thing and spoil Hatzagopteryx's name with this design.
I think it would be the latter.
But now that we've discussed that, Quetzal also has a Lego. The Quetzal has a Lego toy, but it's literally just the Dominion Quetz. It's the same Quetz from last. So I'm not gonna bother sending that. But this right here.
Yep. I love it.
I
love
like
it.
this. This is 10 out of 10. That's amazing.
It actually stands.
We are one step closer to a Hammond Collection Quetz. This chef kiss.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
I love it.
Why couldn't we get this in the movie?
I'm not a big fan of the paint.
I mean, like, basically, I mean, the model, the sculpt, this face. Not the colors, meh. They can go with whatever color they want, but the face. The face on this one, superior.
I will say, notably on the toy, it does look like more of a crest.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, it looks like someone glued a fish hook on his head.
Yeah, but it's not
it still looks better.
Yeah,
it's still better than whatever atrocity is growing, whatever growth is coming out of this Quetzal's face.
Also, I do really like how it's like how Vanessa's in a temple. Because Quetzalcoatl is of course named after Quetzalcoatl, I believe.
Yeah.
The
Easter egg.
A god.
Aztec god, Azdarkid. Haha, funny. We get little in-joke for paleontologists here.
Well, it's not a joke. It's a homage.
Well,
it's a reference.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. Now, do you think they're gonna outright state Azdarkid in an Aztec temple? That's hard to say. An Azdarkid in an Aztec temple. Are they gonna say that out loud, or are they gonna keep it quiet for the paleontologists to go? Yeah, they see us. They see us.
Maybe. But I can't get over how they constantly go, ooh, the 3 biggest dinosaurs, and 2 of them aren't dinosaurs.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like it's kind of like Ark, where they say new dino and they throw in an elephant, but they just say dino because it's like that's the collective term for this group.
Like, I really hope Henry Loomis drills into them that hey, these aren't dinosaurs. You're using the wrong terminology.
Actually, only one of them's a dinosaur. The other 2 are just reptiles that lived alongside them.
I mean, I don't know why he's doing a nerdy voice. He's right.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be like, if it's at the same. Of course, he's right. But at the same time, it's gonna be like, actually. It's just that kind of. You expect that kind of voice to come out of someone to say, actually. So, I hang on. So, Indominus and I have been talking, but Orca hasn't said anything about the Quetz yet, except for he doesn't know what a Quetz is.
Oh. No, I know what a Quetz is. Totally.
Do you like the design?
It's alright.
Do you have any thoughts on what we said?
Do you
Not
even
really.
remember?
I'll be honest with you. I'm like, not really. I'm like, okay.
Orca's just catching Pokemon, that's all.
Because now we're moving on to the next creature.
Hey, let's see. Who's next on the list?
Our supposed raptors.
Ah, now this
The
one.
toes.
Just the toes.
This is
it
a
just
this is
the
a
toes?
picture only Mort could love.
The feet.
Okay, Julian.
So like, there's not much to say. It's just feet. I can't judge a dinosaur based on its feet.
This is recreating the shot from the original Jurassic Park.
Yeah. We come to expect this from Jurassic movies too. It's like, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of this kind of stuff. It just, like, when they did it in Jurassic World, it was very subtle, and I could barely catch any of the Easter eggs until I'm like, oh wait, oh yeah. In Fallen Kingdom, it was a little more actually, it was very by the time I got to Fallen Kingdom, it started becoming super obvious what they're doing. They started doing shot for shot. Hey, look, it's that thing. She's doing the pose. Are you excited yet?
They even did that with the T-Rex skeleton at the beginning of the trailer.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like at the beginning, it's like, oh, of course they have to do that. They're just recreating the scent.
And here's the thing, you have morons on the internet saying, "Oh, it's Rexy," but no, you're fucking stupid.
That's a bit much. I mean, they're wrong, but you don't have to go rub it in that much.
It's going off how for Jurassic World, Colin Trevorrow joked that the Spinosaurus in the village, not in the village, on Main Street was the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park.
Oh, and another psych! All these parallels, man!
I do kind of see like Jurassic fans going, not just Jurassic fans, but like people in general, going like, oh, they said that once. This is Rexy. No, it just isn't.
There's so many. The more we talk, the more I'm realizing just how many parallels this has with the first Jurassic World movie. As in, like, not the movie itself, but like the theories around it. You know, like, oh, Spinosaurus is coming back. Oh, it's stuff like, yeah, it's the same thing again. This kid is the kid from the dig site. Oh, this is the skeleton of a previously known dinosaur, a specific individual. What's next? Are they gonna start theorizing that this is blue? Is that it? They're gonna... also, even the T-Rex itself, it's kind of like they're building up the mystery behind it. Not fully showing the design just yet. Only blink and you'll miss it moments. And then, just wait. The full design is gonna be revealed on a plate.
Do you think these raptors are going to be feathered?
No. Maybe some... If they do, it's gonna be like Jurassic Park 3. They're gonna, they gotta, they know how popular those things are. They're gonna cash in on their popularity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because someone that said in my video, which I never released, is that I was worried that this movie is still going to capitalize upon nostalgia, of course, instead of maturing past that. But instead of capitalizing upon nostalgia for the original movie, it's going to be for the park sequels, like The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3.
Technically, the other World movies did that too, sort of.
Not really.
Sparingly compared to the original, but like there were still definitely references.
I'm not on about references.
No? Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm on about like big nostalgia moments.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
Which were all Jurassic Park. But it had very little to no stuff from the sequels to my memory. So what I worry about is that this movie is going to include a lot more references to the other two park sequels because of the lack of any in the previous movies, instead of maturing past actually having nostalgic references like that.
I don't really have much else to say about the Raptors. Unless
you
want to talk about that one in the tube.
I mean, like, yeah, I think it's a tiger raptor.
Did you notice something about it? Because I hear a lot of people saying something special about it.
I didn't notice it having 2 heads.
Me neither. I didn't see that.
I just
Wait, what?
thought it was a part of a glass behind it.
What?
Yeah, it has 2 heads. Hold on.
What? I did not notice that.
No one did at first. We
We
needed
got-
outside sources to tell us.
We got Hideous zipper back?
The necks aren't long enough. It's more of a sea shocker situation.
Oh,
Bro, out nerded me with dragons. I feel ashamed.
Here's my thing with this Tiger Raptor. It's an adult. It's not an embryo. It's not brand new. It being an adult implies that this thing grew up.
With 2 heads.
Yes. So,
Which is basically impossible in nature.
What I think might have happened here is that these new people who came to the island are stripping it of its unique animals, like the mutation, like a 2-headed Tiger Raptor, so they can take that away and make their own unique stuff of it.
They're trying to create a real How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, I interpret it as that they're trying to make new dinosaurs. And that was just
Maybe.
weird.
That's a interpretation.
What I understand, the paleontologist, I think at the beginning his museum is shutting down because dinosaurs boring again.
Yeah.
So then that's why they're capturing all these dinosaurs and making dragons, because that's the step forward.
And this is what's going to lead us into the live action How to Train Dragon.
Yes, obviously. Hey, our next creature is... Just hold on a second, because I'm looking at the order in the trailer. It is a very brief appearance of the Dilophosaurus.
So, honestly, I don't have much to say, except this kind of breaks the lore even more. Because that's a Biosyn Dillo, not a Jurassic Park Dillo.
Is it?
Yeah,
Unless Biosyn's
Hang on.
there, question mark smiley face, as well.
Biosyn didn't
Theories?
have the spots, did it?
I don't think it did.
Huh. But still, it's very clear they're just reusing that model.
Yeah.
They just threw on a few new colors here and there. It would have been so much better if they gave us the original Jurassic Park Dillo. And that's just one of the few failed dinosaurs that was like, John Hammond was like, yeah, we can still use that.
I was entertaining before that maybe this is like a bigger Dilophosaurus. Because, like, I guess this could look a bit bigger than an average Dilo that we've seen. But we can't really tell because of the angle and due to her being levitated. Because of the platform.
And far away.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't have much to say about the Dillo. Other than it just kind of raises some questions about lore and placement and whatnot. But that's about it. Nothing about the dinosaur itself.
But
I think it's hard to speculate on the lore until we watch the movie, because there could be extra hints or extra tidbits. Like, Biosyn could be involved somehow, we just haven't seen it.
I will say, the main reason I sent this is because this screenshot actually connects to our next creature.
Yes.
Because it's a part of the same sequence. Look behind the foliage behind the woman. What do you see?
Grass?
Behind the grass.
I can't really
Look
see
beyond the
anything,
grass.
but I can assume. What's behind there.
Do you not see a vague shape behind it?
Let me get a good look at it then. Oh, hang on. It's very... I can see it at the same time I can't, but I know what you're talking about.
Yes, that's because the next shot is probably going to be including the T-Rex.
And the best part is, everyone has this T-Rex already.
Yes, because it has the exact colors of the Hammond Collection T-Rex.
Yeah, I saw those stripes and I'm like, hey, I have that toy. I have this thing. That's one less dinosaur I need to buy.
On one hand, I'm a bit disappointed because, like, I could have wanted, like, a really cool new-looking T-Rex design. But on the other hand, I do like those colors.
Yeah, these colors, they look really good. Like, on one hand, it's another brown T-Rex, which is like, I'm sick of brown. I'm sick of brown T-Rexes. Give me some new color. Give me green. Give me blue. Give me yellow. Just not brown.
Red.
Those stripes, the black stripes
Yes.
really help it.
I desperately want the novel T-Rex eventually. I want the red and black T-Rex.
We're
I
getting
need
closer.
it.
We've gotten the black stripes now. We just need to paint it red. That's all. We're getting there.
But I do find it really funny that this figure what was made to represent the T-Rex from the original movie. But but the colors are so inaccurate that they were able to take them and make it a completely new T-Rex.
I just love that. That's great. However, according I did watch a Marco Makes video before this, and apparently this T-Rex might not actually be brown. That might just be the lighting making it appear brown. Similar to the buck from The Lost World, where, as you all know the story, I couldn't tell it was green until much, much later in my life. Because even in broad daylight, it didn't look green. The lighting made it look brown, like every other T-Rex.
Yes,
So, he talks about how this T-Rex could be a similar case. It might actually be gray or green. I can't really see it being green, but gray, I can say gray because the toy is gray.
I actually really like those colors.
Yeah,
I really like those colors.
the sculpt and the colors, it looks... Okay, so we have 2 T-Rex toys this year. We have, like, of course, your standard, action feature T-Rex, which looks really good. Especially because their last few T-Rexes have been real stinkers. The teeth on them, and the teeth and the eyes are just ugh. But this one looks so good. And they even made a super colossal one. It looks amazing. It's their best super colossal T-Rex ever, and I'm so sad about it because I just bought the previous one. I could have painted this one into the black T-Rex.
But why? But why would you want to repaint this one? It looks great.
Because if I want this T-Rex, I'm gonna buy the regular one. That's gonna be my regular T-Rex. The super colossal, I'd only buy one to repaint it into a black T-Rex.
Yeah, but what's the point in buying the new one if you're gonna repaint it?
You're not listening. What I'm saying is, the only reason I would ever buy a super colossal T-Rex is to repaint it. So the situation I'm in is that last year on Christmas during the Black Friday sale, I thought people really want me to buy a black T-Rex, and this thing is on sale. I'm going to buy the previous super colossal because I think they've moved on from Rexes. They're not going to make another super colossal. 2 months later, this gorgeous thing comes out. This sculpt is the best sculpt of any super colossal. So now
I don't really see any differences. I don't really see any differences in sculpt because I don't have the old one baked in my mind.
I can tell you right now, the teeth and the face. Okay, the face looks sharper. The pupil looks way more T-Rexy. It looks like a real sculpt, and the teeth are sharp. The one I have, blunt. Blunt knives for teeth. Thing is, I need this super colossal Rex. I need that to be my black T-Rex.
Oh God, Zane.
I need help, guys. I need someone to watch my wallet. I'm not responsible with money.
We know.
Because the thing is, this is not my only must-have this. Like, that's 2 T-Rexes I want as a must-have this year, and that's not all I want from these toys. I'm in so help me. Hold me back, but at the same time, don't hold me back. I want all of them. So then, back to the T-Rex, back to the actual movie T-Rex, because T-Rex is really winning this year, man. Its design in the movie looks great. The toys look great. And then, of course, we gotta talk about what it does in this scene.
Yes! Hold on a second. I got the screenshots. Water!
Yeah! Now, technically, it's not... I don't think it's swimming. It's kind of like just dunking its face in the water. But maybe.
Yeah, it's on the riverbank at the moment.
Yeah. But if they go, but we all know where this is going. Well, I know Indominus knows where this is going.
Water.
David Kep said that in this movie, they are making a scene they wanted to do in the original movie from the novel. Now the thing is, it could have been anything. It could have been somebody rolling an egg to poison the raptors. It could have been Robert Muldoon shooting a rocket launcher at a T-Rex. Or it could have been the legendary river scene, which inspired the river tour in the Universal parks. In the book, essentially what happens is the T-Rex chases Alan Grant, Lex, and Tim as they ride a raft down a river. The T-Rex jumps in and swims after them and launches at them. And it seems like they're actually finally doing it. Even though there is no raft at the moment.
They even at the beginning of that scene, the T-Rex woke up because of the Dilophosaurus, right? That was in the novel as well?
Oh, I don't remember that much.
I remember I've heard that like in the numerous analysis videos I've watched that the Dillo is connected to this scene. Either way, this is the kind of fan service we want. Not screen for screen shot recreation. This is something new. But at the same time, familiar.
And also it does look really good. Like the water looks brilliant.
Look at the T-Rex. It just looks so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
This is the year of the Rex, everybody.
Can I just say, I think this movie looks pretty good. Like the CG and the lighting, I quite like.
Here's the thing, the visuals of this movie are very hit or miss. They are very hit or miss with me. Sometimes
The Titanosaurus scene just looks alien. Even with not just the Titanosaurus itself, it just looks so out of place.
Sometimes it looks great, like here, but sometimes it just looks
The Rex scene, it's just perfection, right? They're really putting a lot of care and love into this scene. Because the Rex looks good, the water looks good, everything about it looks good. The toys for the T-Rex look fantastic.
The shot that comes to mind is this one.
Really?
This looks fake.
Actually, yeah, I can kind of see that. It does look like a movie set.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this looks like a movie.
I see what you mean now.
I think it's mainly because of the lighting. Like here, the lighting is very controlled, it's very precise. But meanwhile, on the one above, it's just recreating the sun. It does mainly come down to my personal taste, because I personally prefer it where movies take artistic license with the lighting, especially the sun. Because I think if you, use the sun or try to recreate the sun, a lot of the time it doesn't look great, because sometimes in order to create reality, sometimes you have to break it to make it look truly great. And I think this is one of those examples.
Who's next on the species list?
And next it is the brand new dynamic duo, which you can't see in the screenshot that I sent.
You completely cut out the head honcho.
I really like the Spinos. I really like the Spinos.
What?
I like them.
What?
I'm staying out of this. you have fun.
Am I the only person? I like those Spinos.
Have you seen the face?
I like that there's 3 of them. I love that they're doing a pack hunting. Not too sure about teaming up with the Mosa, but we'll see. I like it. It's more crocodilian. It's probably more closer to what we think Spinos was like compared to way back when.
No. Just
No?
Nah. Spinos are very thin. This is very chunky.
This is the face of the Spino.
Yeah, okay.
Look at it.
So I got something to say. When I saw
Look at
that
it.
shot,
It's ugly. I hate it.
I let me speak. I saw
know,
this
sorry.
shot. I'm like, wow, that is not my boy. That is not the guy everyone was waiting for. This is very unflattering. But then I saw this image on Instagram. This angle makes it look a lot more appealing. It's still not the Spino that we wanted, but it's not hideous like what we see in the actual movie.
Yeah,
Like-
because as I said, that's concept art that you sent. That's not the actual model.
Oh. Okay, yeah. It's just ugly.
Yes,
Oh.
I like it.
I like the body. I like everything down from the neck.
I do admit, like, the head does look a bit too big. Like, if they just need to, like, select the head and the neck and just
It's
Hang on.
shrink it a little bit.
I just gotta.
It's not fact. It's not fact that it's too big. It's the shape of everything.
It's a chubby baby.
He's chubby. Look, he's had a grand life with the Mosasaurus, eating lots of sea fauna. He's probably put on a couple pounds. It's fine.
Like I'm not really sure there are any. I do think there's not really any winners in this scenario. Spinosaurus fans from Jurassic Park Spino fans aren't going to be happy because this is not the same model, and Paleo fans aren't going to be happy because this isn't accurate. Nobody wins.
I just don't like it because it's ugly.
True.
I
it's
hate it.
Like
Is it not
I hate
accurate?
its face.
this poor thing. Hang on. Let me send the toy. Let me just send the toy then. Here's the first toy.
Can you send me a paleo accurate Spino?
You while you pull up the toy, while you pull up the paleo, here's the toy. The toy is the toy's a sausage.
Oh yeah, it's like it has the same width all the way through.
It's just horizontal. It's just great. I don't think I'm gonna buy this though because I don't know. I'm not vibing with it. Oh, but this is Spinosaurus.
That is a Spinosaurus.
That's what I wanted to see in this movie. Okay, so ever since the talks about Spinosaurus coming back to this movie, I didn't want to believe it because we all know if they do bring the Spino back, it's just gonna fight the T-Rex, then it's gonna die. It's gonna be that same Spinosaurus. We're not gonna let him rest. It's like, so on one hand, now that we're here, it's like, I'm on one hand, I'm happy that the OG Spino is not in the movie. He's enjoying his retirement on Manticore Island. So like, that's not good for him. And these new Spinos, what I was expecting when I saw the sales, I thought they were just gonna take that Spino model from Jurassic Park 3, give it new colors, and these are just new individuals that look like it. But at the same time, if they did have to remodel it, because these are meant to be different, kind of like I said earlier, 2 different Stegosauruses, I would love to see this, because this would fit so well for this scene, because this looks great. But instead we got big, chunky baby.
I will say, my dream design for the dinosaur in the movie would have been this fan art by Fred the Dinosaur Man.
Whoa.
This is peak.
Whoa. That
Look at
looks
it.
good.
Look at the head.
That's
Look
nice.
at the head.
Yeah, this is
What?
good.
Nah, Peak is chunky. Peak is chunky.
Orca's
look at the head.
fully
Look at the
dedicated.
head.
Orca's fully dedicated to the Church of Chunk Spino.
I'm just doing that to wind you up, to be honest.
At least you're honest.
I don't feel that strongly about it, to be honest.
Here's the thing. When I pull up the Lego toy, it looks way better.
Yeah, it's the one from Jurassic Park 3. Because they're probably going to repaint it into the one from Jurassic Park 3.
But then look at the tail. The tail is also kind of paddle-like, isn't it? Or is that just Lego-ish?
It is!
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't notice that.
Imagine why are the toys looking better than the actual models? Except for the T-Rex. The T-Rex is the exception to the rule.
Yeah.
They both look. The T-Rex looks cool as a toy and a show animal. This, so far, we've had some stinkers. The Quetz looks better as a toy. The Spino looks better as a toy. The Titanosaurus is 100% better as a toy.
Well, we got an easy solution here. When you watch the movie at home, just bring your toys out and just hold them over where they are in the movie.
Just watch
I actually think that's kind of cute.
just watch my Jurassic Just watch my Jurassic World Rebirth in a nutshell video, and it eventually comes out. Okay, is that all on what are we feeling about the colors of the Spino? I think that's really the only saving grace.
Yeah, I don't mind the colors because I do have other shots that show more of the colors of the sails.
And like, yeah, that's a thing. There's 3 different individuals. Oh man, you can they're gonna sell 3 different Spinosaurus toys with 3 different colors.
Oh yeah.
Why does the Mosasaurus look like a Lysaurus, the big fish?
What?
Can I talk about the Mosasaurus now?
I love the head.
This is my favorite design in the movie.
Same,
right
I
here.
love it.
This is
Alright,
so good.
Question. Is this the same Mosa or a different Mosa?
We don't know.
I'm assuming it has to be a
Why don't we
Mosa,
know
right?
anything?
Because
It
we just
looks
had
way-
one trailer.
It just looks way too different from the giant crocodile with flippers.
They could have just redesigned it.
Maybe, but this is like too big a drastic change. I feel like this could just be a whole new individual.
Maybe,
Have you
maybe
seen
not.
Toothless?
Okay, well, whatever the reason, this thing just looks immaculate.
I love it. Like, the head looks like an actual Mosasaurus.
And the
It's a fishy
colors
boy.
and the skin texture, it's no longer bumpy scoots, it's smooth. It's like a whale.
I'll fully admit, I would have preferred it if it was still blue. I just prefer the blue.
Yeah, well, colors, but I'm talking about sculpt. I don't.
Yeah.
It could have been. This thing could have been a rainbow for all I care. The
Yeah.
sculpt looks amazing.
I know.
That would have been 10 times better if it was a rainbow.
It just jumps out of the water and a rainbow just follows it wherever it goes.
Yes. I want that to be thing now. I want the gay Mosa now.
Yeah,
With
this Pride
the-
Month, Pride Month limited edition gay Mosa.
No.
With
Oh
the
yeah. Oh yeah, gay Mosa.
with Mosa in the shot of the 3 Spinos, I do really like how it has like a aura of like a giant whale, like down to the colors and all the bumps on its back. Like it gives huge humpback whale vibes to me.
That's probably
You're a
why I love it so much.
Yeah.
This is the thing that should have befriended the whales at the end of Dominion. Orca, this is your brother.
Is it? Hi, bro. How's it going? Sorry, I'm so out of it. Yeah, bro. What's up?
Like you find. Okay, here's the thing: the Mosasaurus
What's up,
in
bro?
the Jurassic World Mosasaurus, that one, the first one we got, that one befriended the humpback whales. So like, that one, that's Orca's enemy. But this one, this is gonna be Orca's friend. Now he can fight fire with fire.
You got a job yet, bro? Yeah. Me neither. The economy, am I right?
Okay, I'm gonna send the toys now. I'm gonna send the first toy.
Yes. So then we can probably talk about the tail. Hold on.
Tail?
What? But hold on.
The fin.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The toy does not include the fin.
It does. It's further up.
Hmm?
Yeah, it has the shark fin. It's just further up on the tail.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it.
But in the trailer, I could have sworn it had like, it was at the end of the tail, because I thought they were going to give us like a accurate tail, to where it does kind of have like a shark fin on its end.
Well, according to these other toys, these other images here, looks like that's not the case.
Yeah.
Either way, I need this.
Yeah, it's really good. I really like it.
I want it. I need it. I swear, I've become the Mosa's biggest fan because of this model alone. I'm gonna buy all the toys, even the ones I don't need.
Like, I have my Mosa right here.
Yeah, I'm pulling out mine
Like,
too.
I like this thing, but like, I'm thinking, I'm debating. I'm sorry, buddy. Yours looks a lot more blue than mine.
Huh.
My Mosa's very
Again,
plushy.
another case of lighting, just changing the colors of something.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you have a heat lamp in there or something that just desaturated the colors and mine's just not exposed to light as much.
It might be a light thing because that thing does sit in my bedroom.
My Mosa's a lot more plushy and soft.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a plushie Mosa.
Oh!
I got it when watching the Jurassic World live tour.
I do
Really?
love how it does. It looks like that the action feature of the second Mosa is that it just shoots out mini dinosaurs.
That Mosa gun.
It's the firepower of the Mosa. There are dragons.
I can't stop looking at the Mosa. I'm in love with it. I need it in my life.
It is really good.
It's the
I think
the
we found
best thing
Zane's
ever.
lifelong partner.
I knew I shouldn't have said that sentence.
Yeah.
I knew you two would hold it against me the moment I said it.
I can hear the wedding bells now.
I really walked into this one, didn't I?
How can you walk? You don't have legs.
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. The Mosasaur just flops its way over, and I'm just rolling over.
Oh, you're having the wedding on land? That is just cruel.
That
Mosa features itself.
Swallow! Swallow! I got to go!
that solves my problem for me, I guess. The bride just beached itself, and yeah.
My wedding dress is ruined!
Wonderful.
Wonderful,
Yes.
beautiful, best. This is the best thing. This alone just saves the movie. Just makes it
Who's your
all the
best man?
worthwhile to see it.
Who's your best man?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who am I looking at?
Me.
Me.
On my screen,
I guess you're
you're looking at me.
I guess you're both the best men.
Yeah!
No. Yippee! Well, I did do a little bit of lying, but you know.
You sneak. You're no longer invited.
Nah!
I know you started the whole thing, but you're not invited now.
Who's gonna be the ring bearer? Is it ring bearer?
It's the white woman from Chaos Theory.
It took me a while to realize from Chaos Theory.
I wanna be like Gobbo, like the Mosa flings the flowers in the air and I catch it. And then I stare deeply into Eric's eyes.
Don't you mean Ben?
Oh,
You
yeah.
cheating on Ben?
How dare you?
Look, we've had complications.
I guess that Becky affair really got to him.
Yes. hmm
How did we get here?
I don't know.
How did... No, you know what? Basically, Mosasaurus, peak. Wonderful. Best part of the movie.
Will we now move on to the creature?
The worst part of the movie. Actually, no, that's a lie. I still think Titanosaurus is the worst.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that it's just a new big bad genetic thing again.
This is giving me like Star Wars creature.
Oh yeah, as well, yeah.
It's just like everything I didn't like about the Titanosaurus, how it's just an alien, and then even more so. Now it's even less like a dinosaur.
It really confused me when I first saw it in the trailer.
Yeah.
I don't because I have no news about this. I had no idea there was gonna be like a weird thing. When the first hint of it, you know, when its foot comes in.
Yeah.
I thought that was just a herbivore, like a sauropod walking in, and then I heard like a growl, like a T-Rexy sort of scary growl. I was like, what? And then it showing up later with the jump scare. I'm just like, I don't even know what that is.
I mean, like, I do question if the first screenshot is the creature because it looks too big. Look at how far they're looking up. And look at how long the legs are.
I
Compared
thought
to
that was a sauropod.
same, but like, look how tall it is compared to the creature in the other images. Unless they're really emphasizing the scale in that one to emphasize how big of a threat it is.
Maybe it could be a trick through the trailer.
Here's the thing. I had no idea this was even planned for the movie until the day before the trailer. When I watched
Yep.
Beaver's and during Beaver's analysis, that's when I found out. That's when he told me there was a plan for a D-Rex, and I'm like, what is that? That's not real. Like, why? It's no, 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 no. I hate this thing. I don't like it. I don't want.
Why is it called the D-Rex?
We don't have a official name yet.
That's just a name I heard being tossed around. But like, it's just I look at this thing, and then I look at the stuff at Camp Cretaceous with the Brads and the robots and the drones, and I'm like, that's looking way more realistic every day now.
That's a name what a teenager would give their own penis.
And that's what I call my peanut.
Well, we're just calling this thing the Mega Monkey, the Megapithecus, the alien, the thing, the mutant, the creature, the Monkey Man, the Knuckle Dragger, Knuckles.
This thing is reminding me of three separate things. It reminds me of the Rancor from Star Wars. It reminds me of Watto from Star Wars. And the silhouette of the second picture, it's giving me major Shrek vibes.
Somebody once told
What?
you the world
How do you see
was
Shrek in this
gonna
thing?
hold me. I ain't the sharpest tool
It's the
in
shoulders, I
shed.
think.
Okay, so I'm looking. I'm looking at this thing,
And
I'm just-
Orca, please.
What? Sorry.
So the
I think
thing
I
is,
lost my mind.
You think?
so when I look at the face, two things come to mind. One, I think Xenomorph, which is like the obvious, duh.
Yeah.
It looks like one. But at the same time, because of the way the forehead is shaped, I'm thinking beluga whale.
Oh my god, it's a beluga whale. That's
It's
so
just,
cute.
it's just all hollow in there. You just poke it and it just goes in.
It's just air. He
Bonk.
just deflates.
Wow, this is really going in line with my puppy dog theory. we're really turning this big bad into a cute puppy.
I hope it is.
Meet my new puppy, Roger. Say hello there,
Meet
Roger.
Daisy.
Ruff. Daisy. Meet my lovely new puppy, Daisy. Go play fetch now, Daisy. Ruff.
Fetch him, Daisy.
But in all seriousness, when a toy leaked listing called this thing, like there was a toy listing saying there were two things that got me going, huh? One of them was a listing for Hero Spinosaurus toy.
Hero.
Yes. Heroic Spinosaurus toy.
I need a hero.
Yeah, that threw me off. That made me think, okay, this is a new Spino. They're not gonna make the old Spino a good guy all of a sudden.
Mm.
And at the same time, there was something else called Villain Dino. I told you about this, but you thought it was
Yeah.
still a Spinosaurus.
Mhm.
So now I'm seeing this. We can probably imagine it's gonna be this thing kills a few people, but then our main characters who are still alive because plot armor, they're gonna be like, we need to escape. This thing is coming after us. But then last minute, T-Rex and Spino, they all come out, fight the thing, and then feed it to the Mosasaurus. The Spinos, that's it, isn't it? The symbiotic relationship. The Spinosauruses are gonna team up, throw it in the water, Mosa's gonna eat it. It really is just an uglier, more rejected Indominus Rex. Did I spoil the ending?
Yes.
When this creature dies, I want the audience to be sad about it. Like, I want us, like, this is our third time doing a mutated creature dinosaur hybrid thing. And and two previous times have sort of taken like different approaches to it. Like, I really hope this thing is something more than just a destructive, monstrous being.
Because as much as I love the Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor, just this thing is getting old.
I'll be honest with you, even the Giga was sort of treaded the same line.
Giga was kind of where...
It's not a mutant dinosaur, but it's still like big, bad, scary dinosaur we have to kill at the end of the day.
Yeah, Giga was where I really drew the line because it did nothing wrong. It was a good guy. I felt sorry for the Giga when it died, and I really...
Yeah.
And what Dominus is trying to tell me here, I hope this is the same situation, except they really double down on the sad factor.
Mm-hmm.
Not just, hey, big evil thing that wants to eat everything, needs to be killed by the good guy dinos.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if I'm right, and the next 3 movies, this one and the 2 sequels, are gonna be, instead of T-Rex saving the day, it's Spinosaurus saving the day!
They just change it because of the criticism of the world movies.
Yeah, it's just, we didn't learn from our mistakes. It's the same thing, but now with different dinosaurs. Instead of Blue, it's Deinonychus. Instead of Rexy, we have Mo, Larry, and Curly.
Yes, perfect.
And we can sell their toys every year. 3 times the Spinos.
But with this thing, like, it's given me like big human dino hybrid vibes.
And that's another reason I hate it.
Yeah.
It's really
Like-
going back to that original concept of Jurassic World, and I hated that.
Yeah.
I
Well-
hated it then, I hate it now.
Well, those weren't concepts for Jurassic World. Those were concepts for Jurassic Park 4. Those are different things.
Either way, I hated it then, and I hate it now.
Yeah.
Well, good news is if they do it now, then they won't do it again.
Hopefully.
Do they actually learn? Does Hollywood ever learn from their mistakes?
No.
I didn't think so. Anyway,
Going to Hollywood.
random comment I had when I was naming the Spinosaurus. I just remember because they work with the Mosasaurus. So the Mosasaurus is like the mob boss. He's just sitting in the chair. So they're talking to him. I was like, "Go fetch me my spaghetti. Go to the boat and get me my spaghetti." Mo, Larry, Carly, go get me my spaghetti. What do you mean you didn't get me my spaghetti?
I wish I could join in, but I can't do a good Italian accent. Hey boss, is this what you want?
You disappoint me, Mo. You disappoint me. You see my cousin there, the blue Mosasaurus, the big blue. He's a way better cousin than you are. He knows what he's doing. He somehow evaded all of the people in the people of the ocean. He survived on crab and make friends with whale.
My brother Michael, he slammed his penis in the car door.
I have no idea what you just said.
You disappointed me. You joined my cousin.
What have I done? I've taken this wonderful, beautiful Mosa and turned it into an Italian mob boss. Oh, great. Now I have to buy 3 of those Spinos just to recreate this scene.
Finally, we've given the Mosasaurus a personality. It's about time.
The Mosasaurus is the godfather.
he's like the penguin from the Batman. He just sounds like a rat that crawled out of a sewer.
Sounds like Remy.
It's not about the size of the ship, but rather the cook within the ship. I don't remember the quote. I'm paraphrasing, of course.
I'm falling asleep here, guys.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing we talked about every known dinosaur in the trailer.
Yes, because not long after this released, we did get the listings of new possible creatures that are in the movie. Do you
Are
want
these confirmed or possible?
possible? Because these are listings of Funko Pops that are tied in with the movie.
Ew, Funko Pop.
I know, disgusting, but do you want me to tell you because these could be spoilers?
Yummy. Yeah.
You know what?
Tell me.
Better you spoil it for me than just Beaver later on in a random unboxing video.
Right.
Better out than in, that's what I always say.
Here's the thing: in the past few movies, it's been like right before opening night of Jurassic World, I was gonna go watch it, and then I saw a random comment saying, "Mosasaurus ate the Indominus," and I'm like, "Dang it!" And then in Fallen Kingdom, Beaver, he was making a lot of theory trailers. I mean, a lot of theories about how the Indoraptor dies, and that kind of spoiled it for me. Actually, no, that's not correct. It's just the trailer themselves spoiled everything. They laid out everything so we could piece the pieces already. They gave us all the puzzle pieces. And then Dominion...
Also, wasn't there like a Lego set or something? Or a set that just basically revealed that?
That was Fallen Kingdom.
Oh.
And then in Dominion, it was like...
understood.
I remember everyone was guessing what happens to the Pyroraptor, how that scene was going to go. I was trying to avoid it. And then Beaver just randomly just dropped it.
Yeah.
Just showed a clip of the Pyroraptor swimming in a random video. And I'm like, dang it! I trusted you, Beaver! Why did you spoil it for me?
Okay, so there are 2 dinosaurs listed in this that we haven't seen in the trailer yet. Our first creature is a dinosaur we already have evidence of possibly being in the movie, and that is a Quillops. Oops!
Ooh, this must be that animatronic they were talking about.
What the hell is that? Ow, my eyes hurt.
We suspected this because there was a little ceratopsid like this on like a sticker. It was just a silhouette. And
Why is everything so bright?
and there was a picture of plushes for Build-A-Bear, which Beaver showed, which had the Spino on it. One of them was a ceratopsian like Protoceratops. And amongst the listings of Funko Pops, there is a Quillops, which is a ceratopsid like Protoceratops.
Huh.
So, and our next creature, which is the most surprising creature because there's been 0 hints towards this, and it's a creature that we had no idea would possibly appear in this movie, because all the other creatures here are either confirmed or suspected to be in the movie, like a Quillops. The other creature is Giganotosaurus.
You were really hyping it up to be something new, and then it just turned out to be Giga again.
Yeah, it's in the list. It's one of them. All these other creatures are confirmed to be in Rebirth. But then there's Giga.
Huh. I mean,
Oh no, I just had oh no.
background?
It just hit me. Are they gonna do a thing where the T-Rex, the Giga, and the Spino team up to fight the Thing?
Maybe. Or they might be more mature and don't have them fight at the end.
A Quillops I can see happening. Giga, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, but the thing is, as I said, I've said multiple times now, every single one of these other things are in the movie. There is a 10-inch Spinosaurus. There is a T-Rex. There is a Mosasaurus. There is a Quetzalcoatlus. Actually, no, there isn't a T-Rex. There is a villain dinosaur. I can only wonder what that is. And there is a Quillops, which we already suspected was in the movie. The only creature here that stands out like a sore thumb is the Giga. Because all these creatures are confirmed or suspected, except the Giga.
Or maybe this could be tied into Chaos Theory and how that's going to show up there at some point.
I doubt it because these are all Rebirth branded.
Very well then. I will be expecting a Giga. Now the question is, are they going to learn? Are they going to let him live?
Is he gonna suffer?
Will it be the same Giga with different colors? or will they remodel it?
I mean, like, I'm in the minority here. I actually really like the design of the Giga in Dominion.
Yeah, I remember though. When I first saw the Giga, I was not a fan of it. I looked at it and thought, ooh, oh wait, it's growing on me. And then you send me another screenshot. I'm like, oh no, I don't like it. It was very on-off relationship. But ever since it died in Dominion, I'm like, I'm for it. I'm protecting this boy. So yeah, either way, Giga, that's a surprising one. I have no theories on what they could do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be so nice if they didn't just end it with hero? I mean, I'm pretty much guessing guaranteed Spino's gonna fight the creature at some point. All three of them. Who knows? Maybe it'll be like the Indominus Rex again, where it's like the creature comes out, it's about to get the guys, but the Spinos, all three of them attack. 2 of them die, 1 of them lives. He gets unconscious for a while. It chases after the humans. T-Rex and/or Giga show up, fight it. Spino gets back up, and they all feed it to the Mosasaurus. They all go their separate ways, nod in respect. And then Mo established himself as the new Blue.
I just figured out what they might do.
Oh, go on.
Maybe they pull a Worf effect with it, where they bring in the Giga, have the mutant kill it, to establish how big of a threat the mutant is, without killing a T-Rex or a Spino.
You can't pick it up, but I'm crying. My boy. They can't stop torturing my boy.
For the poor fella, my favorite dinosaur.
Why do they do this to him? What did he do?
I don't know.
He was innocent in Dominion, and he's innocent here. Why must they continue to pursue the act of killing of a Giga? Why?
No.
What did he do wrong? What is wrong? Why? Let the Giga live.
He's just a boy.
He's a good boy. Giga's a good boy. Hashtag justice for Giga. We stand Giga in this household.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's all the dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
So if I was to rank these designs real quick, if I wanted to, out of all the important, okay, so like at the bottom, I'd have to say Titanosaurus because it's like it just feels, eh.
Mm-hmm.
D-Rex, I give it a step above simply because it's a fine alien design. It's a good alien design, but it just isn't it's a terrible dinosaur. It doesn't work. But at least I can say I guess I still like it a little more than the Titanosaurus. Then we have, who else is next? Spinosaurus is next simply because I don't hate it as much as you do, but I don't love it. I'm just kind of on it. Next is, no, the Quetzal is below the Spino. That's right. I don't like the face of the Quetzal. I was looking at the toy. I forgot I love the toy. And then of course, next is the T-Rex, which just looks, again, brilliant. And my favorite is the Mosasaurus, which again, looks immaculate. I will buy every Mosa product I can find. I will support this Mosa so that they will know that people love this Mosa, and I will buy out the entire stock of the store of Mosas. I will make sure the shelves are clean of Mosas. Therefore, Mattel will get the gist saying, hey, Universal, people really like the Mosas. We keep selling out. Well, let's include it in more movies and have it do stuff.
And it's all just you having thousands of Moses.
And then I sell, and then the thing is, I don't open them. I just sell them for double the price.
Evil! Orca, do you have any rankings of your favorite and least favorite designs?
No.
Or has Orca just fallen asleep?
I think they're sleeping.
There's been a couple of moments where you guys shocked me back awake.
Okay, just to not to take up too much of your time, give us your least favorite design and your favorite design.
Favorite design, Spinosaurus.
I knew it.
Pisses off.
because it pisses the Dominus off.
Least favorite?
The monkey.
Shrek.
Okay, Indominus, your turn.
Okay. Oh, my least favorite. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it might be the Spino. It infuriates me.
I can see that.
Its face is so fucking ugly. I'm like,
Under-
it's not the case of like the Titanosaurus where like the body is fine, but it's the tail and the fins and the head which is really good body, but it's just the neck and the head which just ruined the entire thing. God, I hate that look of the Spino. I want to punch it.
Good luck actually doing damage because that's a chunky boy.
He has overalls. Next is probably the Quetzalcoatlus, because there are parts of it that I really like. Actually, no. Wait, hold on. I completely forgot to include the mutant. I'll be honest. Next, it is probably the mutant, because as you said, it's not a great dinosaur, but I don't know if it's been designed to look like a dinosaur. I think it's been designed to look like a beast. But that could be our problem with it, because it is part dinosaur. Next, it's probably the Quetz, because now we enter the category where I say the designs are like good, because I love the colors, I love the jet black, I love the blue. In concept, I like the crest, but it's a part of the beak. And it is weird.
So you rank that thing? You rank the Quetz lower than the Titanosaurus?
No.
Then, but you said Spino, the Beast, Quetz.
No, I said Spino, Titano, Beast.
You did not mention. You didn't mention Titano. Period.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You didn't.
I said the words.
I heard Beast, not Titano.
I said the words.
Ah, fine. We'll find out who's right afterwards.
There's no need because I know I said it. Okay, and my other two, and the last two, is probably, of course, the T-Rex. It looks brilliant. But it's just classic T-Rex. There's not that much to it. But next, it is the Mosa. The Mosa looks so good. I do have the complaint of them not doing the scientifically accurate tail. But besides that, no complaints. Except maybe I would have preferred a blue or green over beige.
Technically, it is green.
Yeah, but it comes across more beige to me. And I'm not... And
I'm thinking army green.
yeah, it's just I would have preferred more like neon green.
Brightly colored Mosasaurus in the water.
Yeah, it would have looked cool.
It glows. It glows as it floats.
It's bioluminescent.
That's why it needs a spine. You're like, you need to help me hunt because I'm so brightly colored. I can't catch anything. Everything seems to be coming a mile away. You need to help me. Mo, Larry, Curly, bring me some crustaceans. I'm starving. I need the food.
That's so stupid.
Okay. So, I think we should get into the last word stuff.
Yeah, because it's nearly midnight here. So now, I really think that's all we have to say, because we talked about the dinosaurs, we talked about the humans, we talked about the story, and that's really all we do because it's just a trailer. So in that case, Zane, do you have any last words?
So I gotta say, story-wise, I'm kind of I'm kind of just whatever on it. But creature-wise, it's very hit or miss. Stuff like the Titanosaurus and the creature, they're kind of, I don't like them. I really don't like them. But then stuff like the T-Rex and the Mosasaurus, chef kiss, beautiful. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a wedding to attend to. Orca, do you have any last words? Right. I guess you're not invited to my wedding then. Indominus, do you have any last words?
No.
Okay, I guess you're not invited to my wedding then.